Hey, collective, I've got a reading for you, and I will jump into it. This is for you in the collective if you know or think that you've got a copycat doppelganger hoe riding your coattails. This copycat energy collective is losing control. And then we've got the angel number 391. This number indicates that you are more powerful than you realize spiritually. It can also mean that the spiritual realm is currently guiding you towards success in your career. And collective, with God backing you, you quite literally have the Midas touch and you will not fail at anything you might try. So now is the time to be courageous because they got you. And this first part on the card, collective, how you are more powerful spiritually than you even know. This is one of the main reasons that this copycat energy is losing control. I think that they thought you were going to be just a super easy, weak target, collective. But that was wrong. They were very, very wrong about that. And it's now causing them to spin out of control. This is also a copycat energy collective who is guilty of forging court documents in order to steal something from you. And whoever this copycat is, collective, if this is your message, this is either a family member or someone that you were just super close with at one point in time that you considered to be family. Either way. Because we've got the energy here of a karmic family and a scientist have been conducting experiments on you since you were a child, collective. Oh, yeah. But the Holy Spirit says, the good news is, collective, if this is for you, these people, they might be figuring this out now, but they didn't know. They've met their match with you. They very much so have met their match. Because you see, collective, this karmic family of yours, the scientist, and many other energies, I'm sure, they actually all belong to a satanic cult. And for coming after you, collective, it's like they've opened Pandora's box on their self. And because of that, they will end up being found guilty for multiple deaths. Oh, yeah. And once again, because they came after you, collective, someone who actually walks around in the full armor of God. I don't think that they thought you did. I think that they thought you were a joke. But they're finding out otherwise. But yeah, you, collective. The one who for some of you could be lyrically gifted. But this satanic cult is extremely manipulative, dark, and way vindictive. So much so that the Holy Spirit says, collective, return to senders are needed daily. You really do need to be doing them daily. But you also need to know, collective, that this too shall pass. It's not always going to be like this. You just got to hang in there a little bit longer. For some of you, collective, I believe that this copycat energy, they could have a secret relationship with the cop. And this copycat is someone that's been sending you blocking spells on the daily. Yeah, they're also guilty, collective, of arson. But the Holy Spirit says, make no mistake, that this arson was absolutely a group effort. See how it's directly under that satanic cult card? Yeah, the whole cult is guilty of this arson. But once again, collective, in particular, this copycat energy, who the Holy Spirit is calling straight out batshit crazy. And then we've got the energy here, collective, of an ex. But because, of course, you've got an ex that was in this cult with all of these people, at least initially, at least in the beginning. But the Holy Spirit says that this ex has now gotten betrayed by the same person, the copycat, that they betrayed you with. Oh, imagine that, right? Yeah, the Holy Spirit says this idiot should not have ignored the signs, but they did. The Holy Spirit is saying that he was sending out red flag after red flag after red flag to this ex, and they just completely ignored God and totally embraced their rebellious spirit. But I thought this was interesting. On the back of this card, collective, some of these signs from God that this ex was not paying attention to and ignoring were ringing ears. They were experiencing ringing ears a whole lot, and they just chalked it up to nothing. Like, oh, that ain't no big deal. Yeah, that was your warning sign, buddy. But then, collective, we've got the angel number 222, which signifies good fortune in your finances, relationships, and career. It is often associated with receiving multiple sources of income. Some type of hard work that you have put into something will soon show up to you as great rewards and benefits. Just remember, above everything else, believe in yourself, because confidence is the key. So, I don't know if you caught that, collective, but it says you could be coming into multiple sources of income. I mean, that's amazing. But it's like because of this great news for you, oh, it's going to send this copycat energy off the rails. They are going to want to physically fight you, collective. Yeah, this copycat energy, who could be from a very karmic community, most likely the karmic community that you were raised in, collective. But the Holy Spirit says this entire community has crossed the line in coming after you. And so has this copycat energy, collective, who might be making a plan to break the no contact between the two of you. They might be planning to come toward you because, like I said, this person is not mentally sound. They actually want to physically fight you. And they might be going batshit crazy because the Holy Spirit says they're obsessively watching tarot and going crazy. Like it literally came out twice and on top of each other. And I hate to say it, collective, but it's just what I'm getting. For some of you, there's going to be a death and a birth, I feel like, within this satanic cult, collective. And what's more is, for some of you, this copycat energy, they are either pregnant now or they're going to be pregnant. And they're going to give birth to this child, but they are going to pass during childbirth. And there's the birth and the death. Whoever you are, collective, I feel like there's an entire town's worth of people that are just all absolutely slack-jawed shocked because you are not supposed to make it out alive. You are already supposed to be dead. But the Holy Spirit says, remember, collective, that forgiveness is not for them. It is for you. And I understand there's some people that they don't even agree with that. Some people think you don't have to forgive whatsoever. But I think that is very unhealthy, unproductive, and demonic. You want to know the truth. Because once again, you don't have to forgive people for them. You forgive for yourself so that your heart can feel light and free and you can go about being the great you that you are. Right? And the Holy Spirit says, collective, make sure that you make time to smell the roses. But yeah, you who is a warrior, and you know it, you're a survivor, collective. For some of you, you're also being reminded that you need to set up cameras inside and outside of your home if you didn't already know that. I bet you did, though, collective. But yeah, because you know to face your fears head on. And the Holy Spirit says, anyway, you will be receiving a peaceful resolution to all this copycat and satanic cult business. Yeah, but in particular with the copycat collective who wants to mooch off of you. You know, this is someone who is right now playing pretend, collective, like they are literally living on Denial Street. They are pretending like nothing is wrong, everything is rosy and golden, and they're just footloose and fancy-free. But, once again, Holy Spirit says that is bullshit. That is a facade. This is someone who is right now playing pretend. Because in reality, this karmic copycat energy is having suicidal thoughts. And they are apparently having suicidal thoughts, collective, because of this X energy, who tells everyone how much they love you, except you. For some of you, collective, this X could be someone that you worked with at one point in time. This is also someone at one point in time who was an energy thief. Hopefully they are not that anymore, right? But this X collective, they want sweet reconciliation with you. And that is why this copycat energy is having these suicidal thoughts. And at the bottom of the deck, I think they also know, collective, that your X is deciding to be aggressive and go after what they want. And in this case, what they want is you, collective, the one who knows that being alone doesn't mean you're lonely. Much love.